Hello Internet! Gino, aka That Pinguino, here again with another deep look. This time I'm actually not driving. This time my good friend Rothgar is going to be driving.
Hi everybody.
And the game we're looking at is Shadow of the Colossus, and particularly the open world of Shadow of the Colossus. So I'm going to go ahead and let Rothgar take it away.
Thank you, That Pinguino. Yes, Shadow of the Colossus is one of my absolute favorite games. It's easily in my top 3 games of all time, and one of the reasons that makes it so rewarding to play and also replay is the world that the game takes place in. This is one of the most open world, explore to your own heart's content games I've ever played. And maybe you might think that when you hear about an open world game, of course it's not going to be super linear, it's not going to be guided along a specific path where you just complete quests and missions to progress story. You can explore a little bit, but this game takes it to the absolute extreme. You can spend hours exploring this vast environment without even considering what your objective is. If you ever want to get back on track, of course, you can have this nifty little tool that will point you where you want to go. But if you ever want to take a break, relax, explore the game and its wonderful environment, you can do so. And not only is that just fun from an artistic exploration standpoint, you also get rewarded for it. And here's one of the ways you get rewarded. As you see, there are these weird little lizards crawling around. They're just in-game critters that basically serve no purpose, except for a select few of these lizards have white tails. As you can see, this one here has a white tail, but the one over here does not.
So what's the difference between the white-tailed and black-tailed lizards?
This black-tailed lizard, if I shoot it and kill it, its tail will fall off. I can actually use my hand command, and I think I can pick it up. Oh. Yeah, I can pick it up, but it doesn't do anything for me. Maybe if I'm low on health or low on stamina, it will replenish that, but that little Argo, you scared the lizard away, you beautiful dumb horse.
Okay, so I'm going to guess if you jump off that cliff to chase the lizard.
Not the best strategy, but the lizard's not gone.
Oh, there it is.
Right here. It's right here. Argo!
Don't shoot the horse.
Alright, I killed the lizard. Success. We've done it, guys. So you can see now that there's a tail on the ground, but it's shining. Look very carefully now at the little circle meter that's next to the hand. The rims of it will glow a little bit white.
Ooh.
And now my stamina has just been permanently increased.
Wow.
This is one example of how this open world environment, yes, it's fun to look at, yes, it's beautiful, but also if you explore it, like the developers have put these things in here to be found, if you take a minute to just explore their beautiful world, you'll get rewarded for it.
And to be fair, I played this game. I've gotten to the very end. I didn't beat the last boss, but I've honestly went from point A to point B following my beam of light from my sword, and I did not even realize that those critters were killable, let alone that you got a reward for doing it.
Exactly, and that's one of the best things about this game is that not only is it an open world, beautiful game, but it takes it to the absolute extreme, more than any other game I've ever done or ever played before in my life. And here I found a tree. This tree looks kind of, out of place, like it was put here, maybe like it was put here for a reason. Well, as it turns out, there's moss growing on the side of it. Well, in most games, if you find moss growing on some surface, that means you can probably climb it.
Of course. Like I do every day.
A lizard.
Oh.
A new lizard. Well, I'll let him live for now. What I want to show off is this other, random piece of the game. You can see my stamina meter is depleting a little bit as I climb this tree and use my strength. If I eat more white-tailed lizards scattered throughout the world, I will gain more stamina to use.
You should probably kill more lizards.
Yes, killing more lizards is good, but also eating your fruits and vegetables, kids. It's wonderful to do. Your moms and dads weren't lying. I'm going to shoot this fruit down, and then I'm going to go eat it.
There's another piece of fruit.
Well, I just lost a little bit of health from taking that fall. Is there more fruit, you say?
There was another one on the top. Look up. Oh, there was another one.
Okay.
Yep,
There we go. There you
go.
Snipe.
So you don't even have to climb it. You can just shoot them.
You can just shoot him down. All right. Now notice the health meter. Completely refilled, and also it's glowing white. It'll even expand a little bit more now. This did not have to happen in this game. There was absolutely no reason for me to go this way. Lizard. Is it whitetail?
There was another one on the side somewhere.
I know there was. If he escapes me now, he'll just escape for a little bit. But look, what I really want to...
Oh, there it is on the side of the rock.
How can I get him? This world does something that no other game I've played has done. You don't have to do any of this if you don't want to. This is purely for your own benefit. There's no story progression here.
Fruit.
There is more fruit. We don't need to get the fruit now. We're full. Our tummies are full now. This game is a work of art, and it should be played as such and treated as such. And I hope more games do things like this, because it's so cool when you're rewarded for being curious and you're rewarded for doing something that the developers didn't think you were going to do on maybe your first playthrough. And it's also fun that you have this almost like it's almost like a personal interaction between you and the developers of the game. I'm saying, hey developers, thank you for making this beautiful, beautiful game. I have enjoyed playing it so much that I'm going to explore every inch of it now. And what am I going to find? Hopefully something really cool. Maybe I'll find something that I never found before. Maybe I'll find something that's an Easter egg in this game that maybe you didn't want me to see. Maybe if I get enough stamina and health, I can climb to the very top of the starting point of the game and access a secret world. Spoiler alert, you can actually sort of do that. Well, apart from shooting lizards and collecting fruit, you can go to things like secret areas. Well, one thing that I want to do in this sort of special area is maybe take a special ride on a bird.
What?
Yeah, you probably haven't heard that one before, but
I like bird rides.
Yeah, this environment is so interactive and so sort of laissez-faire, do whatever you like in this world, that you even have an opportunity to go to a specific place where there is an eagle flying, and maybe you can hitch a ride on this bird and have it carry you to a new part of the level, or take a little ride. And I hope I don't kill my horse.
Okay. I thought that was a clip.
No, I thought that was a clip too.
Well, all of this stuff, I thought it was, honestly, when I was playing through, I thought it was all ambient, just some nice little window dressing around what is otherwise a climb atop giant monster, kill a giant monster game. But I guess there was a lot more going on here than I thought. And, like, so many of the open world games I play, Saints Row, Grand Theft Auto, all that stuff, when they say open world, they mean, hey, would you like to take a driving mission? Hey, would you like to shoot these random civilians? Or, check out these city streets.
Shoot random civilians. Yeah.
Yep. So it's kind of fun. Yeah, there's a little bit of like monetary reward here and there, but you know that the game is happening around you. You know that if you kill these civilians, you'll get money. You know that if you take this mission, you'll get some rep or whatever. It's not like you completely discover that this thing that you took for granted the entire... It'd be like finding out that a particular car, like if there's like a Buick, and if you drive that Buick for 10 minutes, then your driving skills increase 20%.
Buick skills increased. So, to go just a little bit deeper, why does Shadow of the Colossus work with a completely open world, and why maybe some games wouldn't work so well? Talk about something like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row. If you had the player just almost unguided completely, or have the most minimal possible guiding points you can have, would that game still work? I don't think so. You'd have to have some sort of guiding light, as I actually have a guiding light.
Those games actually do give you GPS systems or waypoints to get you back, but usually the games will since Shadow of the Colossus, there's no enemies to be afraid of. It's not like some Colossus is gonna come out of nowhere and mow you down. So there's no reason to gate you.
Right,
from
you have to search and find everything.
Anywhere. Like, it's not... The world is not hostile. You find places where there's a boss. You're the hostile entity in this world.
Right.
So, in those other games, there's physical reasons, there's gameplay reasons why you wouldn't want your character to just roam around from level to level. Because, hey, there's stronger enemies over there. Stuff that you're not ready for. Hey, there's a story reason gating you. But in Shadow of the Colossus, the world itself is a mystery. Why are these colossi here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? That's all... Oh, missed the eagle.
I tried to jump onto the eagle and have it carry me around for a while, but it didn't work. There's very specific spots in this game where you might think, if you take a minute to look, hey, there's like a little stone raised right here. I wonder if there's an eagle nearby. You'll look up in the sky, maybe you'll see one. Maybe there will be nothing. But I know that there's an actual achievement in this game there wasn't in the PlayStation 2 version, but in the PlayStation 3 re-release, there's an achievement that says ride on the wings of a hawk for 30 seconds. So obviously I'm gonna go look and do it. But
oh, obviously, of course.
If there's an achievement, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know you could do that. I went from point A to point B, had no idea that any of this ambient stuff with... Oh, there's another white-tailed.
Oh, yeah. See, look, like, if you just, like, none of this, you would never want to go here in the game for any specific reason. There's no benefit to the game progression, no benefit to the story to coming and doing this stuff. But if you take a minute and look around the world, you'll be rewarded for it. You're not only going to be rewarded for it in game, but you'll have a sort of like a special connection between the developers who made it. They're essentially thanking you by rewarding you with in-game stuff for being cool and exploring the work of art that they've made. If I wanted to go even a little bit deeper, look at something else about the expansiveness of this world and how it works as an open world game. In some open world scenario games, if you take a look at the map for a second, it's pretty big. That Pinguino Gino over here has only killed 2 monsters. As you can see, their little faces are on the map. Normally in an open world game, parts of the map are closed off to you, or you can't access them at the very beginning of the game.
Yep.
From the very first moment of this game, you can go to 99.9% of all the spots on the map. There's only one spot that you can't go to, and it's the actual final boss, but you can go absolutely anywhere you want from the start of the game. You're in almost complete 100% control over how far you want to go into exploration, or how quickly you want to speedrun through the game.
And it's also cool that if you go somewhere where there's a boss that you might not be able to deal with yet, it doesn't come out.
Right.
You can't really cheat your way through the game.
Right. You're not going to accidentally skip. You're free to explore, and if you go somewhere maybe you're not supposed to go, the game's going to say, it's okay, we won't trigger that event right now. It's okay, we'll let you just explore this world even though you're not supposed to be here yet. It's perfectly fine for them.
Yep, and also worth mentioning, if it wasn't for Argo, the horse,
yes,
none of this exploration would even be possible.
Argo, MVP. You're even allowed to pet the horse.
Pet the horse?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't know you could pet the horse.
Yeah, see, little things like this just make a game very cool. So that's about all I have to say about the open world exploration of Shadow of the Colossus. Like I said, it's one of my absolute top favorite games. Not just because it's got cool gameplay, but it's specifically the feature of its entirely open, explore this world, because it's not only the stage at which the game is played, but it is a piece of artwork. This game will reward you for exploring it and taking a minute aside from your, assigned goals and tasks. Mm-hmm. If you take a minute to explore the world, you'll be rewarded. You'll have a cool connection with the developers, and it's just going to be a greater gameplay experience for everybody.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy. Oh, the hawk!
I just missed it.
Oh, it just flew right by you.
I wasn't paying attention.
It said jump and grab me and go on a ride. Oh, do it.
Yes! Yes! We got a hawk ride.
Yes! Keep riding.
Fly.
Don't you let go.
Fly free.
Oh, this couldn't have gone better.
Fly free.
Keep riding that hawk.
On these wings.
This is video games.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
Oh no, what a jerk.
Well, all good things must come to an end.
That was
the hawk
amazing.
ride had to come to an end. This video has to come to an end at some point. Thank you, everybody. That cannot have been more perfect.
Yep. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you, Video Game Systems.
Thank you, that Pinguino.
Thank you, Rothgar. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look, let me know. Thanks very much. Peace.